to the Imus Morning Program. Our old friend Beau Dietl. Good morning, Mr. Dietl.
Good morning, Don.
How are you?
Okay, just the news over the weekend. People have to not become complacent about this. Us in America being a target. Now it came out about through Pakistan, through information received through Afghanistan, that there is some mumble about some attacks in Europe. And some of the public viewing places like the Eiffel Tower, the Tower of London, any kind of public areas, i.e. Subways and all that. People have to be well aware if they're traveling, that this is a possibility. Also, we have to be...
You just say I.E.?
He did.
Yeah. Was that all right? Well, no good.
Oh, well, that's fine. I just...
Sure.
I don't know. Come
I just
on,
can't
Tom.
believe you said
Don't
that.
try to pick my language apart. You'll never figure it out.
I don't know. I wasn't
I
criticizing
wish I had
you.
a vernaculatization like you.
No.
I wish I had a vocabulary like you.
No, it wasn't a criticism. God almighty.
It's just a question.
I thought it was a little pretentious.
I
that's all.
surprised little Beau over the weekend. Little Beau studying for his SATs. He's going to the classes. And we were watching the Jet game, and he had these cards, these vocabulary cards.
Sure.
And I told him, whip them out with your old man. He goes, wow, Dad, for someone who didn't go to college, you know some of those verbs and some of those words and all this other stuff. I said, son, it's what you got to do is you got to look at that word and you got to try to figure out. You dissectate it and you see, because a lot of times the symbolism of that word means something. No?
Yes, you're right. You're right.
Yes, it would.
Yeah, well, you got a pretty good vocabulary for someone who just graduated high school also.
Yeah.
You read a lot. I mean, it's a very good thing to read, but vocabulary is a very big thing. I'm going to do a surprise for you in the next couple of months if you still have me here. I'm going to start to learn more and more
How
words.
would we get rid of you? I'm just kind of curious. You've been on the program for 20 years.
24 years.
24 years.
Yeah.
So how would we get rid of you exactly?
Well, you can
particularly now that you behave yourself.
Well, you can
And
get
don't
rid
say
of me
icky
anytime.
stuff that gets me in trouble. So.
No, I don't. We don't say no more icky stuff. Yeah. But to be real about this attack,
I get blamed for.
I know, but it's not your fault because I have a little dementation in my brain.
Oh, yeah.
It's not your fault.
Right.
Going back to the attacks, and
What were you saying before?
it has to be in New York City.
Hey, do you like Carl What's his name? Palladino. Do you like him?
No, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll be very honest with you. You weigh it out. You got Carl Palladino.
Does this mean you haven't been being honest before?
No, it
why
means,
would you say
it means
now?
that I have made a decision in the governor's race.
Warner? You know what I mean here?
Yeah, I have made a decision in the governor's
That's
race.
what it means.
What does it mean?
I
You're
have
going to be
made-
honest with me now?
Yeah.
I
What have
have
you been
made
doing?
it-
Lying all this time for 24 years?
I have made a decision.
Is that
in the
right,
govern-
Warner?
Yeah, you don't say, I'll be honest with you. It indicates...
Don't even start in, Warner.
You weren't honest before.
Warner,
Why would you
please.
have to say, I'll
Don't
be
you leave
honest
Warner
with you?
alone.
Warner, I know where you are, Warner, across the street from my building. Stop it, Warner.
That's what the court
Don't
says.
attack my integrity and my educational value of interrogation.
He wasn't. He was just pointing out that I brought it up that you might not maybe you weren't truthful all these
I
years.
do say that a lot.
It's a joke.
It is a joke, and I do say that a lot.
Yeah.
And